Hey everyone, my name is Carolina. This is the Ecomap video post number 2. The individual that I will be doing this on is Jessica. So Jessica's main problem seems to be money. She has a lot of financial issues. She seems to live paycheck to paycheck and in constant worry about whether or not she'll be able to make ends meet. Before Jessica had a job, she was a TANF recipient, but she's no longer a recipient, so she isn't getting that extra help that she once had. Even though she doesn't have that anymore, there are other programs that both her and her son qualify for. The first program is the Supplemental Security Income Program. That's a program designed for children with disabilities. Her son John suffers from autism, which is a disability. And an article by Perrin, Hutro, Keller, Hogwoodstein, and Zima states that having a child with a disability decreases workforce participation by parents. The SSI program helps address these additional family costs and needs, and the income received from the SSI can lower poverty rates among children and families. So Jessica does state that she has a child care provider, that being her Aunt Sue. But she also states that she has the fear that her Aunt Sue will no longer be able to provide child care for her one day. So with the SSI income, Jessica could make sure that she has a stable means of child care provided for her son, and it could also just be income to meet her son's basic needs. And another program that Jessica qualifies for is the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. It's better known as SNAP. Jessica is a single mother, and so she would be able to get this assistance as well. There's an article by Ji-hoon that states that SNAP participation reduces both food insecurity and non-food hardships such as falling behind on rent or mortgage among low-income households with children. They suggest that food stamps improve nutrition in one's early years, which is shown to have a long-lasting effect on long-term health and economic outcomes. So with the assistance from the SNAP program, Jessica has one less thing to worry about, which is being able to put food on the table. So her son John is at a young age. It is crucial for him to have a healthy diet. With this SNAP assistance, she'll be able to make sure that she can provide that for him and use any other forms of income that she's bringing in to buy, for example, a new car, since she does state that her current car isn't reliable, or just making sure that she has enough money for rent. So both the SSI programs and the SNAP programs are very good interventions for Jessica that could very well help improve her situation and her overall problem, which is money. So if Jessica were to be a recipient of these programs, she could also maybe start working less days for her to be able to do the things that she wants to do and accomplish the goals that she wants to accomplish, like going back to school and furthering her education. She does state that if she had a higher education, she could get a higher paying job at where she currently is. So if she went back to school, she could start slowly but surely accomplishing that. And if she were to go back to school, she could apply for financial aid and get help paying off for her classes. So that's another form of income that could help her accomplish where she wants to get to. And with that higher education and that higher paying job, she'll be able to eventually leave her neighborhood, which is another issue where she doesn't feel safe and where she doesn't want her son John growing up in. So there's the SSI program, SNAP program, and there's financial aid for school. Those 3 programs are all intervention programs that can very much benefit Jessica and the current situation she is in. With all that extra help, she could eventually accomplish all her goals and get the better life that both her and her son deserve. Alright, so that's all I have for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I hope everyone has a good weekend.